I've got some disappointing news that is going to probably upset some Rhea Ripley fans out there. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that news is and why you should care, because Rhea Ripley has been entrenched in a rivalry with Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship, right? This has been a feud that has dominated 2024, and as we approach Crown Jewel, it is Liv Morgan slated to defend her honor, her respect, some cases her legacy, against Nia Jax, Women's Champion, when they meet in the Women's Crown Jewel match. Now, this is a title that, well, let's be real, no one cares about. It's a title in which reportedly will only be used at Crown Jewel. It will not be mentioned. It'll probably be referenced once coming out of this show. It'll only be defended at Crown Jewel every November in Saudi Arabia. But still, the bragging rights are there for Liv Morgan, representing Monday Night Raw as the Women's World Champion and Nia Jax as the Women's Champion. How does Rhea Ripley come into play on this? Well, we know that Rhea and Liv have been feuding for most of this year. It's dominated Monday Night Raw, opening segments, closing segments, multiple segments throughout the show. It's a big-time feud, and they're eventually going to get to that third and final match. We've seen Liv and Rhea mix it up a few times now. SummerSlam, it was Dominic Mysterio screwing over Rhea Ripley, helping Liv Morgan retain her title. It was a mixed tag team match at Bash in Berlin when it was Damian Priest and Rhea going over Liv and Dominic. It was Raquel Rodriguez screwing Rhea out of the Women's World title at Bad Blood when she interfered and attacked Rhea, helping Liv Morgan retain the Women's World title. Now, we saw on NXT this week that Rhea Ripley was on NXT, but then she was attacked. She was attacked by Liv Morgan. She was attacked by Raquel Rodriguez with baseball bats, leaving her bloody, a bloody mess. Rhea likes to say, Rhea Bloody Ripley. Well, she took that to the extreme. So I was thinking to myself, okay, you're going to do Liv and you're going to do Nia Jax at Crown Jewel. Rhea Ripley will get involved. But then they did that segment on NXT. And we know that Rhea is going to... They're going to be over there in Saudi Arabia for Crown Jewel. They're going to be taping Monday Night Raw. And when this match was first announced, Liv and Nia Jax, I was thinking to myself, Rhea Ripley's going to get involved and she's going to cost Liv Morgan. Well, I was looking at the betting odds, and that leads us to today's video. So I was looking at the betting odds for this show, according to Bet Online. Now, initially, the odds came out and it was Liv Morgan as a minus 500 favorite over Nia Jax. It has since dropped to both of them being minus 120 even figures, right? So there's not a clear-cut dog. How does Rhea Ripley play into this? So originally I thought Rhea Ripley was going to get involved screwing Morgan out of the title. But then I saw these odds and I go, wait a minute. They're pretty much favoring Liv. It's a little bit closer because you don't know how Bayley's going to play into the match. Or Tiffany Stratton for that matter. But the fact that Rhea Ripley was attacked by Morgan and Raquel so viciously, so violently, and the fact that WWE is taping Monday Night Raw in Saudi Arabia, I wonder if Rhea will not be getting involved in Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax. Is that how they're going to upset Rhea Ripley fans? Is that how they're going to let them down? Because we've saw Rhea get so close to Liv over and over and over. And then all of a sudden, boom, they did the injury angle. Are they going to pull Rhea from television for multiple weeks? Like, they left her bloody. They beat her up with baseball bats. Is this saying, Rhea Ripley fans, don't expect your girl on Monday Night Raw for the next few weeks? Because think about it. They got to get through Crown Jewel. They got to get through Survivor Series. Traditionally, there is a women's War Games match. I thought it was going to be Rhea with her team and Liv and her team. But what if they keep her off of television for longer than that? Because I've always anticipated you do Rhea versus Liv Part 3 at Saturday Night's Main Event in December. Are they about to pull Rhea off of television? Are they not going to let her screw Liv Morgan out of this championship match? Are they going to let Liv win the match? and the title over Nia Jax? Is that what's about to happen? That's what this tells me. That's what's disappointing. Now, look, I figured that WWE would make it be a situation in which Rhea has to get through Raquel. Then she has to get her revenge on Dom. And then she gets her ultimate revenge on Liv Morgan by winning the championship and beating her. It just mattered of, well, when would you do it, right? And they automatically ruled it out of Saudi Arabia because of Liv and Nia Jax. So it's like, okay, you can't do it there. Then the War Games thing. It's interesting. I'm not to say, though, that I am disappointed. The fact that they are extending this, because that means we get more time. But as I've said this in the past, we are getting so much closer to the end rather than the beginning. Because this feud, it's starting to feel a little bit repetitive. But that's kind of what you expect because they've drawn it out for so long, right? You can only do the storyline and extend it and do it for multiple months for so long, right? Think about this. We started it in April when Liv Morgan attacked Rhea Ripley. They were going to do the one-off match. Rhea was going to go over, and then Rhea gets injured, and Becky Lynch takes time off. And they're like, oh, crap. We have to create a new star. And so they get Liv, and Liv obviously steps up to the plate in a major way and has absolutely crushed it in her role. But it's also Rhea Ripley who's done a phenomenal job as well because she has transformed from a heel to a babyface. And she's done so in a big way, and she's done so with such star power and such charisma and so much to it, right? So the fact that they have been able to extend the storyline for as long as they have, as well as they have, I think is a testament to WWE, Triple H, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, everyone involved in this storyline. That's how good this storyline is. That's how good this storyline can finish. And that is something in which you have to take your hat off to WWE, to Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Even going back to Becky Lynch, because Becky Lynch, she helped put over Rhea at WrestleMania, something which I did not anticipate. She also helped put Liv Morgan over. And she did so twice, right? So she did so last time they were in Saudi Arabia at the King and Queen of the Ring PLE, and then 2 nights later on Monday Night Raw inside of a steel cage. So that's what they've been able to do. And you got to give them props for doing that. Let me know down in the comments area below, how do you think Liv Morgan, Nia Jax is going to finish? How does Rhea fall in line with this storyline? How does she get involved in this match? Does she get involved with this match? How do you see it playing out? Let me know down in the comments area below.